Hello everybody, good evening. Hello everyone. I'm Valber, okay? So thank you a lot for being here. Obrigado para quem esteve nos acompanhando na live da semana passada. Obrigado pelas palavras carinhosas, pelo feedback que vocês nos deram. Eu estou muito grato e muito prazeroso em estar podendo contribuir com vocês aqui, ok? Então, existe uma equipe enorme que vem auxiliando, né, a equipe JPI Idiomas, funcionários, membros, professores, equipe de coordenação, direção, todos estão trabalhando para que essas lives aconteçam. Então eu sou a pontinha do iceberg de uma grande equipe que tem todo o prazer em contribuir com vocês com esses conteúdos, ok? Para quem não assistiu a live da semana passada, eu queria só passar algumas orientações sobre como essas lives vão acontecer. Vamos ter, por enquanto, 2 momentos de lives, que são elas nas quartas-feiras e sextas-feiras, às 19 horas, ok? Então, essas das quartas-feiras é para um público que está nos níveis iniciais do curso de idiomas, de inglês. Então, eu vou trazer sempre vocabulários um pouco mais simples, mas principalmente a explicação do conteúdo vai ser de uma forma que o aluno que está ainda no nível 1 do nosso curso de inglês consiga compreender também. E também você que está nos visitando e ainda está nos seus níveis iniciantes do curso de idiomas, ok? Então, vou utilizar algumas das abordagens que nós utilizamos já há bastante tempo nas nossas salas de aulas da JPI Idiomas. Então, para quem não viu a live passada, essas lives vão ser ministradas quase que totalmente em inglês, ok? Então, a maneira como eu vou explicar vai ser tentando ao máximo fazer com que você, aluno iniciante, compreenda ela. Então, essa é uma das muitas estratégias que nós utilizamos em sala de aula. Usar o próprio inglês para explicar o inglês, ok? Se você tiver qualquer dúvida, vá anotando aí, vá digitando aí no chat, que tem uma equipe que vai ficar passando para mim as suas perguntas, tá bom? Ok, então a live de hoje, pessoal, o tópico que nós vamos trazer hoje são vocabulários sempre voltados para novos adjetivos em inglês. Então vamos começar. Ok, adjectives. Adjectives. Caso as palavras sejam novas para você, vá repetindo a minha pronúncia para que você vá praticando, ok? An adjective is a word that describes a noun or a pronoun. Essa palavrinha noun eu vou traduzir para você, tá bom? Noun é substantivo, tá certo? Então, adjetivos eles descrevem, qualificam substantivos ou pronomes. For example, bald and hairy. So, by the photos here, you probably understand the meaning. So, if you have no hair on your head, you are bald. Bald. Okay? If you have a lot of hair, not only here on the top, okay, but if you have a beard, a mustache, hair on your body, so you're hairy, okay, hairy. I'm not hairy. I'm not bald, but I'm not hairy either, okay. So the first thing I want to tell you about adjectives is where we use it in a sentence. If I look at the structure of a sentence, where can I put the adjective. So today, I want to teach you two situations. We use adjectives after the verb to be or before nouns. Okay? Do you remember nouns? Nouns are substantivos. Ok? Nouns. Só reforçando, quem for tendo alguma dúvida, pode ir colocando no chat que tem uma equipe me assessorando com as perguntas, tá certo? Okay, so let's see some examples here. I'm gonna use the adjective juicy. Before I show you one sentence with this adjective, let me explain you what juicy means. Ok? Mean, vou usar muito essa palavrinha, mean. Mean significa significar, em inglês. Ok? Então, se eu disser, por exemplo, tal palavra means tal coisa, eu estou dizendo que essa palavra significa algo. Vou usar bastante essa palavrinha mean, esse verbo mean, ok? So, what does juicy mean? Juicy foods contain a lot of juice and are enjoyable to eat. They are good to eat. Imagine you are eating this orange here, okay? And there is a lot of juice. When you eat, there is a lot of juice. So you can say, hey, it's a juicy orange. Let's see two sentences here. This orange is juicy. Or, this is a juicy orange. So take a look. I can use the adjective in two different positions here. After the verb to be, you remember, right? In the simple present, we use three words, three conjugations, am, is, and are. This is the verb to be, okay? So, this orange is juicy. So, the adjective juicy comes after the verb to be, okay? And here, this is a juicy orange. This is a juicy orange. So, orange is a noun. Remember, noun, substantivo. So, we use an adjective before nouns in English. Okay? So, these are the two possibilities of where to use adjectives. Let's see some more examples here. So, huge. What is huge? Huge is gigantic, enormous, very big. Okay? Huge. Remember, if this is a new word for you, se é uma palavra nova para você, repeat my pronunciation, okay? Huge. That statue is huge. Or, that is a huge statue. So both, you can use after the verb to be or before the noun in the sentence. Okay? All right. Adjectives can also go after some other verbs. Appear, become, get, go, keep, look, smell, etc. But this is not our focus today, ok? Nossas lives, elas vão ser mais objetivas, mais curtas do que a nossa live da semana passada, para que você, aluno, consiga compreender, não só compreender, mas assimilar quase que todo o conteúdo dessas lives, ok? Se essas lives forem mais extensas, fica um pouco mais complicado de conseguir assimilar tudo o que está sendo ministrado. Então, eu vou ser mais objetivo hoje do que fui na semana passada, ok? So, an example, it smells delicious. So, as you can see, it's not only after the verb to be, we can use adjectives after some other verbs, okay? One more example. She feels great in the morning. Feel is about your feeling, okay? She feels great in the morning. Adjectives don't take the plural ending. So this is nice in English. You don't have to memorize, oh, how can I say this adjective in the plural? No, we don't have the plural ending in English for adjectives, okay? So he's bald, they are bald. So they don't vary for the plural form, okay? So let's see some more examples here. Irritable. Irritable is a cognate, right? Cognate, para quem não estava na live passada, cognate é cognato. É uma palavra, no caso aqui em inglês, que lembra a mesma palavra de mesmo significado em português, ok? Irritable. Irritable is becoming annoyed very easily, okay? So, she is irritable because of that song. Imagine a song, okay? A song, if somebody is singing something, that thing is a song, okay? She is irritable because of that song. Or they are irritable because of that song. So it doesn't matter if we use singular or plural, the adjective doesn't change, okay? It's the same word. All right. The next adjective is related to a verb. Here we have the verb to blush. To blush. Some adjectives comes from verbs in English. Okay, so the verb to blush is to become pink in the face, usually from embarrassment. Imagine you are in a situation that you don't feel comfortable. You feel embarrassed. Okay, so you get pink or red, right? So Linda is really shy. Linda is really shy. Linda is her name, okay? Talking in public and meeting new people are blushing situations to her. Blushing situations. So, blushing situations. Situations is in the plural, but blushing don't vary to the plural ending, okay? Tiny. What is tiny? Tiny is something really, really small, extremely small. So in this example here we have a tiny baby, a very small baby here on the photo, okay? The plural, tiny babies, okay? Two tiny babies. So the adjective tiny don't take the plural ending, okay? So number 3, adjectives don't vary according to gender. If you don't understand gender, if I say, for example, when I talk about gender, I'm talking about boys and girls, man and woman, male and female, okay? So if you ask me, what's your gender? Well, I'm a man, I'm male, okay? So let's take the adjective adorable. So what's adorable? It's an adjective used to describe someone or something that makes you love or like them. Usually because they are attractive and often small, like children, for example. Okay? So, She has an adorable 7-year-old niece. So, if it is a boy, she has an adorable 6-year-old nephew. Niece and nephew. If I have a brother and my brother has a son, so his son is my nephew, and my brother's daughter is my niece. Okay? So, it doesn't matter if I'm talking about a girl or a boy here. Adorable is the same. It doesn't change according to the gender. Okay? An adorable boy, an adorable girl, the same word, the same adjective. Okay? Let's see one more example. Brave. Brave. What does brave mean? Brave is showing no fear. Fear, guys, is if you see something and you get scared, frightened. Imagine you are alone at home and you hear strange sounds inside your home, okay? And you don't know what that sound is, so you get afraid. How do you feel? You feel fear, okay? You get this feeling. So, so showing no fear of dangerous things, dangerous situations, or difficult situations. This is brave. Okay, so in this situation here, she is a brave girl. She is a brave girl. He is a brave boy. So it doesn't matter if I'm talking about a girl or a boy. Brave doesn't change. Okay? And in the plural here, they are brave children. So for boys, for girls, for plural, the adjective doesn't change. Okay? Naughty. Naughty. What does naughty mean? It means behaving badly and not being obedient. Okay? So in the situation here, he is a naughty boy. She is a naughty girl. A naughty boy, a naughty girl, they usually do things that the parents don't like. Parents is father and mother, okay? His or her parents don't like their attitudes, their behavior. Behavior is comportamento, okay? If they have a bad behavior, you can say, hey, this is a naughty boy, or this is a naughty girl, okay? All right, our topic number 4 today. Today I'm gonna present only 5 topics, okay, guys? As I said in the beginning, como eu disse no início, essa aula vai ser bem mais objetiva que a live da semana passada, tá bom? So, topic number 5, we have 5 topics today. Right now, I'm gonna present you topic number 4, okay? So, I'm gonna present you here some adjectives which sometimes students mispronounce, okay? It's really common if you are studying English. Sometimes you look at these adjectives here and you pronounce here something like O's or ows, maybe. But when an adjective ends with these 3 letters here, O-U-S, the sound here is us. Us. Okay? So try to repeat my pronunciation. Okay? Famous. Famous. It's not famous. Okay? It's not. we don't have this O's sound. Famous. Okay, so for example, I met a famous actress last year. Met, if you are in our first level, se você está ainda no nível 1, você ainda vai ver, ainda esse semestre, dependendo do curso que você esteja fazendo, o Simple Past na afirmativa, ok? Para quem já está em níveis mais, a partir do nível 2, com certeza já viu isso aqui. Met is the simple past of the verb meet. Meet. Do you remember our first class? Hey, what's your name? I'm Valber. Oh, Valber, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. For example, eu posso falar para algumas pessoas que estão no chat agora, por exemplo, Caroline deu um hi aí, não é? Hi, Caroline, nice to meet you. Norival, Demetrio, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Okay? So, in the past, this verb meet is met. So, it's this verb here, okay? Met. Okay? I met, simple past, a famous actress last year. Okay? I met a famous actress last year. Let's see some other adjectives with this OUS sound at the end. Okay? So repeat after me. Obvious. Obvious. Okay? Don't say obvious. No. Say obvious. Us. Okay? So, the situation wasn't obvious. Repeat again. Obvious. Right? Let's move on. Nervous. Nervous. Matt gets nervous when he has a math test. Okay? Probably he doesn't understand math very well. Okay? So he gets nervous. Nervous. Okay? Repeat. Nervous. One more. Fabulous. Fabulous. A fabulous thing is something really good. You really like that thing, okay? Or liked in the past, maybe. So here, I had a fabulous time at the party. I had a fabulous time at the party. So, had is the simple past of the verb have. I have, you have, he has. Remember? The simple past is had. Okay? I had a fabulous time at the party. Fabulous. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. She thought his idea was ridiculous. Really bad idea. So she thought his idea was ridiculous. Repeat. Ridiculous. Jealous. 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 Sorry. Jealous. Look at this girl face here. Let's take a look at this sentence and you understand this adjective here. Look at this. Kyoko says she feels jealous every time other girls talk to William. So look at this. There are some girls talking to William and Kyoko doesn't like it. She doesn't feel okay when other girls talk to William. So, what's the name of this feeling? Jealous. Okay, repeat. Jealous. Right. And our last topic today is about adjectives ending in ed or ing. Okay? Ed versus ing adjectives. We use adjectives ending in ed for the person who has the feeling. I'm going to explain you, okay? So, an adjective ending in ed is the feeling, how somebody feels about something. Se não entendeu esse enunciado, não se preocupa não que com os exemplos vai ficar bem claro para você, tá bom? And we use the adjective ending in ing for a person or situation that produces the feeling. Okay? Let's see some examples here. His explanation is confusing. She is confused with his explanation. So let's look at these again. This guy here, let's name him. Let's say he is John. Okay? John is trying to explain something to this girl here. But she can't understand him. Okay? Because he's using confusing words. Okay? So his explanation is not okay. His explanation is confusing. Okay? That's why she is confused. How does she feel? How does this girl here feels when she listens to this guy trying to explain something? She feels confused. What is he saying? What is he trying to explain? She feels confused with his explanation. Okay? Let's see some other examples. Insulted and insulting. She thinks, the girl here, okay? She thinks his comments are deeply insulting. Deeply, I'm gonna translate this word, ok? Vou traduzir essa palavrinha aí. Deeply é profundamente, ok? She thinks his comments are deeply insulting. She feels insulted by his comments. So, what makes she feels like this? The comments, right? The comments makes she feels like this. So the comments are insulting. And how does she feel? What's her feeling? Insulted. It's always like this. ing adjectives is the thing that makes you feel somehow. Ed adjectives is how you feel about that thing. Okay? Let's see one more example here. Touched. What is touched? Is when you are grateful for something kind that someone has done. Okay? Imagine somebody did something really good for you. How do you feel? You feel touched. You feel like grateful for that person, for that attitude. Okay? So we have here the adjectives touched and touching. So, she was touched that you remembered her birthday. Ed adjective, right? So this is her feeling. That's how she feels. Okay? Receiving birthday presents is really touching for her. The attitude is touching. How does she feel? Touched. Okay? Alright, one more. Disgusting. Disgusting. This word here, this adjective here, has an interesting pronunciation. The spelling here is with G, right? But we don't pronounce disgusting with a G sound. We pronounce it with a K sound. Disgusting. Okay? What does disgusting mean? Extremely unpleasant or unacceptable. It's something you really don't like. Okay? You really don't like that situation, so it's a disgusting situation. So how do we use disgusted and disgusting? Let's see these two sentences here. Passengers had to wait 3 hours in a waiting room. A waiting room is an area where passengers wait for their trip. Okay, so it was disgusting. Can you imagine 3 hours waiting? It's a disgusting situation. The situation is disgusting. And how do these passengers feel? What's their feeling? Passengers were disgusted because they had to wait 3 hours in a waiting room. That's their feeling. Okay, I think you got now, right? The difference. ING is the situation. Adjectives ending in ed is how they feel, como eles se sentem, okay? Right. Now it's your turn to try to practice, okay? I'm gonna give you some options for this fifth topic, and you try to answer before I show you the answer, okay? Let's use here the adjective pleasing. What's pleasing? It's giving a feeling of satisfaction or enjoyment. So you have to choose pleased or pleasing in the sentences here, okay? So, she was very pleased or pleasing with that music. The music was very pleased or pleasing to her. Remember, here on the first one, it's her feeling, okay? And here on the second sentence is the situation, okay? So, she was very pleased. It's her feeling. And the music, the situation was very pleasing. Okay? Next one. Annoyed. Annoyed is kind of angry. Okay? So you have to use annoyed or annoying. He was annoyed or annoying because of the meeting. He said the meeting was annoyed or annoying. Eu tô vendo que Mayara tá pedindo um exemplo a mais, né? Eu vou sim, Mayara, dar mais um exemplo com disgusted, ok? Eu vou só dar um tempinho para vocês pensarem sobre essas duas frases que eu tô mostrando agora, e aí já explico, tá bom? So, what do you think? He was annoyed or annoying? Here is his feeling, okay? He said the meeting was annoyed or annoying? Let me show you the answers. He was annoyed. Remember, the feeling is an adjective ending with ed. The situation is an adjective ending in ing. Ok? Deixa eu voltar um pouquinho para nós vermos aqui exemplos com disgusting, right? Disgusting and disgusted. Mayara, disgusted is any situation that is extremely unpleasant or unacceptable. Okay? Let me give you one more situation. Imagine you are in an argument. Do you understand argument? Argument is a fight with words, okay? It's not a fight, a physical fight. It's a verbal fight. When you argue, you're being aggressive uh, with another person, okay? So imagine you are in an argument and the other person says really, really bad things to you. So how do you feel about that situation? You feel disgusted. Oh, I could never imagine that person saying those words. I'm really disgusted with her or with him. Okay? Disgusted. It's an extremely bad feeling that you have, okay, for a situation or for a person. Okay? Let's go on. So he was annoyed. The meeting was annoying. All right. This is our last example today. Okay. Here, if you are one for our studies from independent user, you've probably seen this in here. Here we have two teachers from JPI, Edmilson and Ayrton. Okay. Nas nossas aulas da JPI, os alunos têm acesso a várias videoaulas com explicações, com professores. Eu sou um deles, Ayrton, Edmilson, Aline e alguns outros. São os professores que participamos dessas videoaulas para nossos alunos. E aqui e ali nós criamos algumas ensinações bem divertidas que os alunos gostam bastante. Nessa daqui, Edmilson era o Drácula, né? E Ayrton era um repórter que foi entrevistar ele lá. Quem não está nesse nível ainda, vocês vão ver essa cena no tempo certo, tá bom? Mas olha só, here we have scare, okay? Scare is a verb, and we have adjectives that come from this verb, scaring and scared, okay? So the verb to scare is to make a person or animal feel frightened. Okay, frightened is, imagine you see a ghost or a vampire. So you feel, how do you feel if you see a vampire like teacher Eddie in this photo here? You feel scared or frightened, okay, with that situation. So here Eddie is the vampire, and Ayrton is what? So teacher Eddie was scaring or scared on this short movie. What about teacher Ayrton? Ayrton é um dos que está me dando uma grande ajuda nessas lives aqui, sempre filtrando para mim os comentários nas lives aqui, pessoal. Teacher Ayrton was scaring or scared on this movie? So, I hope you know the answer. Espero que você já esteja conseguindo identificar aí a diferença dos adjetivos terminados em ED e terminados em ING. Vamos lá. Teacher Eddie was scaring. He was the vampire, okay? So he was producing the situation, okay? So he was scaring on this movie. And teacher Ayrton was scared on this movie. Of course, he was in front of a vampire on that situation, right? Alright, everyone. Estamos terminando aqui a nossa live. Eu quero deixar para vocês alguns avisos rápidos. Essas lives vão ser um pouco mais objetivas, como a de hoje foi, ok? Eu já fico aí com o coração cheio de saudades, gosto demais de participar desse momento. Agradeço demais já os comentários, os elogios que alunos, pessoas que estão nos assistindo também, que não são alunos, já vêm deixando aí alguns comentários bem produtivos, gentis. Na sexta-feira agora, pessoal, vamos ter uma live com o professor Alisson, ok? Como eu falei, as explicações de Alisson não vão ser para alunos que estão iniciando agora. Os tópicos vão ser um pouco mais avançados, ok? Se você é aluno iniciante e gosta desse desafio, convido demais você. Qualquer tipo de imersão no idioma é muito produtivo. Assista essas lives da sexta-feira também. Compartilhe essa live com colegas, amigos. Vai ser muito, muito enriquecedor. Todo esse vocabulário, gramática que vocês vêm aprendendo, a prática de pronúncias, ok? Nos escrevam. Eu vou tentar até o máximo, pessoal, deixar já na descrição dessa live daqui, desse vídeo, os canais para que vocês se comuniquem com a gente, tá bom? E, pessoal, na próxima semana vamos ter grandes novidades, ok? Daqui a algum tempo também, pessoal, já estaremos anunciando para vocês, em breve, um lançamento de um curso nosso totalmente online, ok? Então, em pouco tempo, vamos anunciar aí para vocês, tá bom? Então, semana que vem, já vamos anunciar uma boa novidade aí, pessoal, para quem estiver aqui participando das lives, ok? Então, compartilhem aí essa live, pessoal, com seus amigos, colegas, tá bom? Para ter acesso à live da sexta, pessoal, quem se inscrever aqui no canal da JPMG, eu estou vendo aqui, Juliana está perguntando aí, quem se inscrever e ativar aquele sininho das notificações, já é notificado da live, tá bom, pessoal? Da sexta-feira, da quarta, vocês já vão ficar sendo notificados aí, tá bom? Então, pessoal, brigadão aí pela participação de vocês, pessoal. Um grande abraço and I see you next Wednesday. But on Friday now, Teacher Alison will have with really interesting topics for you who have a better comprehension of English, okay? So, goodbye everybody. See you.